Hi everyone, welcome to Letters of Encounter. This is where we share stories of our parishioners here at Our Lady of Guadalupe. So today, I want to introduce you to a young adult here at Our Lady of Guadalupe, Nicholas Anton. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself and the start of your journey here into the Catholic Church?
Yeah, so I am a college student. I go to Biola University, which is just 15 minutes away from Our Lady of Guadalupe. I'm a freshman. And so that's actually played kind of a key role in my journey to Catholicism. So I only really started searching Catholicism about like a year ago. And like my family, we've always like had a respect for Catholicism. My grandfather is Catholic on my dad's side, but never really like believed in any of it. It was always kind of like we'd visit it from time to time because we thought Mass was cool and stuff, but nothing really serious. It was only about a year ago where I started to actually like really dive deeply into Catholicism because I really loved the Mass, I really loved the liturgy and how beautiful it was. And it was like, there's something here that I want and that I need. Deep diving into that by myself was fun, but not as helpful as I would have liked. And so when I came to college, I ran into a guy named Tyler, and he happened to be Catholic, and he happens to go to this parish. And so he invited me to go to Mass here. Me meeting him was actually a coincidence in and of itself. It was like we were both in the wrong place at the right time. We both should have been in different places, but we were both not where we should have been, and we just ran into each other. And that's how I met him. That's how he took me to Our Lady of Guadalupe. And then the same thing happened at Our Lady of Guadalupe. We were staying after Mass, and then we just ran into Kimberly. And she's like, oh yeah, OCIA is happening right now. You want to join the first day? It was like, what? I was like, yes, please. Most of my journey here has been unplanned, completely unplanned. Like it's just all been like coincidences, like the Lord kind of pushing me this way. And that's been very helpful in kind of keeping strength in the journey, because it can get really tough.
Yeah. I think the strength on the journey is really crucial. I mean, even growing up Catholic myself, from childhood to now, it has been a journey, and the road to heaven is lifelong, and along the way you need community and you need people who can keep you accountable, but also the sacraments, like you said, the liturgy. And when you said like there's something here for me, this is what I need, you probably didn't know what it was, but you were drawn to it.
Yeah, so my dad was in the military, so we would move around a lot, and that meant we didn't really have a stable church. And so we would just visit churches wherever we could. Like I've been to Lutheran churches, I've been to evangelical churches, Baptist, you name the denomination, I've probably been to a service of theirs. And so that comes with a lot of instability in a place of faith where like you need some stability. So what my parents reverted to was home church. So like we would just watch videos. It was more stable because like it was the same person releasing the videos, so we knew like we would get like the same doctrine, the same message. But it was the kind of the Protestant megachurch style, which didn't really speak to me that much. But I don't really know why. We found Bishop Robert Barron in Word on Fire, and we started watching his 15-minute homilies every Sunday. And it kind of made me think like, wow, I really look up to this person. My family really looks up to this person. Why is he Catholic? Why am I not Catholic? And it's also the same with like other people in the faith that I've looked up to, especially Peter Kreeft. I really liked him because I think he was also a convert too. These such wise people, why are they all Catholic?
That's a big part of why a lot of people are now turning to the Catholic Church. People are so transient nowadays, but the Catholic Church gives you that sense of belonging wherever you are, and everything just lines up and it makes sense. And now that you're part of OCIA, what is making you stay, and what are the fruits that you've experienced from it? It's been just a couple months since you started.
Yeah, well, so being a college student, those couple months have felt like a couple years. And yeah, that stability that we're talking about, it's like OCIA has been one of the kind of constants in my life the past couple months. And just like learning about the faith with other aspiring believers, other people who are inquiring into this as well, is just so helpful to see like there are other people who have my doubts, but also my desire to learn the truth, and like exploring the truth with them and with mentors and like wise teachers who know what they're talking about is just so helpful. And like again, I studied it for a while by myself and I learned quite a bit, but it's not the same. Studying community is so much better, it's much more fun, and it really creates like this reality in the faith, because like if you're learning it by yourself, it's just words you read on a page. But when you're learning it with other people, when you're learning it with other souls, like it makes it so much more real.
Yeah, so during dismissal, that's my favorite part of OCIA, is a group of about 10 people really excited to be baptized, and learning and reminding myself as well, like the meaning of what it means to be baptized as Catholic Christians. And you can see the conversation bouncing off of each other, like questions would come up and we discover like things, new things that are now hitting us differently. And so you're so right. When we're doing things on our own, we can only receive what comes from us. But when we're in a discussion with other people, and having that freedom to ask questions, it's really fruitful. Nicholas, I want to know a little bit more about how has your spiritual practices or any habits that you formed since joining OCIA or just coming here to this church?
Yeah, so when I started studying and when I started diving in more, I was like kind of like, okay, well, I'm kind of not necessarily committing myself to this faith, but I'm kind of like dipping my toes in. I should start like, they have very unique religious practices, very unique prayers that I am not familiar with. So I should start familiarizing myself with them. And so I bought my own rosary and I just kind of taught myself how to pray it from online guides and stuff. And the Hollow app was very helpful. But it was kind of like, I didn't really understand the full meaning behind it. Like, it was kind of counting off the beads and praying the Hail Marys. But I didn't understand just the fullness that lied behind the rosary and like the other prayers, like the Liturgy of the Hours and just the like litanies and novenas and all that. Like there's just so much there that is just so deep, and I didn't understand how deep it was until OCIA, and it was kind of like an eye-opening, like especially the class that we recently had on Mary. It was like, there is just something here that I didn't see before, and then now that I see it, it just makes my prayer life so much richer. It makes my devotional life so much richer. And like now whenever I pray the rosary, I see so much more happening in that. Another devotion that I've recently was introduced to was adoration. I'd never been to adoration until last Friday, and I was honestly a little worried at first. I was worried like, what if I don't feel anything? What if it's like, it's just kind of like they put the host up there and I don't see it. But I was luckily not, I didn't experience that at all. I like experienced a very deep peace throughout the entire time, just praying, just like praying the Jesus prayer, offering up just my worries, my daily troubles to God, and knowing, because even if you don't feel it, you know he's there. You know he's present. And knowing that just instilled in me this deep peace that lasted a couple of days after it too. And it was
awesome. Yeah.
It was a great first experience to have with adoration, and I really, really enjoyed it.
I'm so happy to hear that. I think encountering people who are, for the first time, encountering the Lord in the sacraments, it's inspiring for me and for our church as a whole. And I think your curiosity and openness too, I think that's like the main part, is that you have been open the entire time and curious and wanting to connect to the Lord in every aspect of church life. As you can, as you learn more, you're like, hey, I'm gonna try that. I'm afraid, but I'm gonna try that and see how it goes. So it is really inspiring for us who have been Catholic our whole lives. So thank you for being here and sharing your story and inspiring us and helping us on our journey of faith as well.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you for joining in, and we hope that you have a blessed Advent season, and we look forward to seeing you the next time. Bye-bye.